This episode of Seeing Red is presented in monochromatic 2D, but if you have some red and blue 3D glasses laying around, you can watch this episode in stereoscopic 3D by clicking the link in the description. How's it, gaming? I'm Phil the Blanks, and welcome to episode 19 of Seeing Red, a series of videos looking at the entirety of the Virtual Boy library. This is Virtual Lab by J-Wing and Nakoti. I've never heard of either of those companies, and that's probably for the best because this game is bad. We have 3 game speeds. We're just gonna do mid, that's the number one, and let's just jump in there. There's no modes or selections, there you go. This is Virtual Lab. At first glance, it is clearly a falling puzzle block game, similar to like Tetris or Dr. Mario, that kind of thing, Panic Bomber. And it kind of reminds me of Pipe Dreams, which was an old PC game that I think a lot of people played, where you're connecting these pipes, which are actually weird like intestine creatures, together, and they need to be kind of enclosed. The borders to the left, the bottom, and to the right count as enclosed, but if you have them like touching another side of another series of intestine, it doesn't count. There we go. That's the game. See you next week. No, I'm just joking. I will complain a little bit though. First we gotta watch this little angel dude. Like, yay! Little mining pick-o-matic or whatever to get rid of the bottom thing. Okay, so this is Virtual Lab. And usually I play the game a little bit before I do these episodes, so I can kind of get the handle of them, or I'll play a lot of it if I really like it. I played it for 3 minutes, maybe not even that, and I was like, oh no. I have heard that this is the worst game for the Virtual Boy, and I will say thus far, out of the 19 out of the 22 games, yeah, it is, man. It is. It's pretty rough. And at first you're just like, well, how is this that bad? It's just a basic, drop block puzzle game. We've seen a lot of them. One is the biggest reason is the controls. These are weirdly bad controls. Just trying to move left and right, a lot of times your cursor or your little piece will move multiple spaces. It is hard to be accurate. Secondly, it's annoying when you have blocks like this where it's like, here's 3 blocks, and you kind of can't do anything with them. It'd be cool if you could like shuffle their places a little bit. But nope, you are kind of screwed sometimes. Yeah, and the only way to beat a level is to completely clear the playing field, which is sometimes, it feels impossible, man, sometimes. If you do get at least 10 pieces to your disgusting intestine monster thing, then you'll see that little angel with the pickaxe take out the bottom row, so that's, I guess, how you can do it. But if you have less than 10 spaces, well then, I mean, you're done, you're done-a-roo. Plus, there's no like modes. You selected your speed, then you just jumped right in there, and that was it. It's a never-ending game. There's nothing else. There's no time attack, no like options to speak of other than speed. The funny part is too is how incredibly amateurish this game looks and sounds and feels. Almost compared to the manual. The manual had a lot more work done to it than this game does, it really feels. There is a story. I read it extremely hastily, but there's a doctor in a lab, a virtual lab, if you will, and him and his, like, assistant, which I guess is the main character guy, was like, oh no, we made these intestine monster things, and the only way to kill them is to, like, make them into, like, an Ouroboros, I guess, Ouroboros? Like, basically make it so that they're all, like, an enclosed tube of intestines, and that kills them. There's also, like, a woman character who's, I think, the professor's daughter, and it's not this character here with the randomly bouncing boobs, because that was a thing they really needed for half the screen to be. Because the pictures in the manual show the girl, and she's like a 14-year-old short-haired girl in a trench coat, and here you have this random-looking leotard-wearing, Mega Man boots-sporting, long-haired... Who is this? She's not mentioned in the manual at all. She's just there. So, anyways, this is the game. I've really got so little to say, because it's just bad. The idea isn't the worst thing. I think falling block puzzle games are fun, and I like it when they try to do something different than just make a line like Tetris or match colors like everything else. So I'll give it that, but like the controls are so bad that it, like, if Tetris played like this or Dr. Mario played like this, they'd be unplayable. They'd just be horrible. You wouldn't want to play them. So I'm just gonna play until I get a game over, and that'll be the end of that, because this is quite possibly the worst game we've played on the channel so far, for Virtual Boy, that is. Because to be honest, I'm actually impressed seeing how this is the 19th game we played, and a lot of the games have been pretty decent. I mean, nothing mind-blowing. There's been a couple really good games like Jack Brothers and Wario Land, and even like Golf I thought was pretty fun. But this one's rough. This one's bad. We have a really big intestine going on right now. This will be kind of satisfying actually when we get it. There we go, so that's all plugged up. We just need to plug up that last bit up there. I'll need to build up to a little bit. But again, the fact that you can't make the when you have multiple pieces, you can't make them vertical or anything, that would be a huge deal. Anyways, okay, yeah, we just need to connect that, we're good, I think. Yeah, we just need to get it. But yeah, I think it's crazy that a falling, like there's only 22 games out for the Virtual Boy, and having 4 of those games be falling block puzzle games is insane to me. That's like almost 20% of your entire library being this one genre. And it's a shame when you're the worst of those, because the other ones are actually pretty good. I actually like them quite a bit. But, I mean, there's also, like, 2 Tetris games, which is also crazy. There we go, this one... Oh, shit! I didn't even notice that the little cross... Oh my god, I just screwed it up. Whatever. I'm so bored by this game, I'm completely zoned out. That I don't really care that I messed up there. So now we wait for... death, because I don't think there's any saving this anymore, especially if it drops like 3 things, because I'll have nowhere to put them. But yeah, anyways, guys, that was Virtual Lab. This is by far the worst game I've played on the Virtual Boy, and we only have 3 other games to go before the end of the entire library, and 2 of them are bowling games, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy somewhat, because I like bowling games. And the next game I've heard is also really bad, so we'll see what's worse, this or the next game. But yeah, we can't place these anywhere, so that's it. That's the end. Oh no, weird busty girl sad. Why do her boobs just jiggle like that? It's so weird. Anyways, with that, hooray, we're done. I'll see you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.